Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 41 of Let's Play Godcraft Frontiers Season 5. And a lot has happened. Unfortunately, I'm sort of running a little out of time lately, and so it's coming down to the, not end of the series quite yet. Not quite yet, but definitely getting to the point where I'm getting, bothered and trying new things and checking out new things, and that kind of thing is happening. And oops, I wrenched all these off, so I should wrench these back on. Now there's a bug I had. I think this is working, but anyways, let's wrench all these on. Put our power back on over here. I needed lava before, and I was just doing this here. But anyways, now we'll have extra storage of lava in those containers over time anyway, so that'll be good. Perfect. This is going good, though I must admit our rods are slowly coming down, so I like doing this because it's fun to do, and I want to keep it running. I'm enjoying the whole fun part of doing this, I guess. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually going ahead and expanding my blaze rod thing. I was just thinking just getting an extra spawner in there and pretty much do that. And yeah, I think that'll be good. I guess somebody, Sniper or Electro or somebody, put that piece of... I wonder who did that without getting hit. They probably turned it off, but they put a piece of smooth stone in there, or half step, and that prevents it from acting up too much when it spawns or something like that. But I'm thinking about working on another spawner on my free time. Of course, I can't kill those guys for it. I have to start over again on a fresh set of blaze. I finally hooked up my power in here. Don't ask me why I did this. I just did this for fun, something new. Pretty much now I can send 32 packets out to everything without it failing and dying. And I don't know. I don't even know if I'm doing this proper or right. I just did this because I could do it, I guess. And that's why I did it, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense. There's probably some bad things doing it this way, but meh. Whatever, something fun. So I had to close that in. Finally, I put my grinders in, and I put 2 grinders in. So I have 4 grinders set now, and as you can see, they're very lovely. And for you guys, I think some of it's actually still grinding ores, but for you guys, I wanted to give you a little demonstration of me sending in the troops. And yeah, you can actually tell that some of these are still grinding. One of them are. Here you go. 10, I think, right? Yeah. And the water here is just the aqueous accumulator, and with water sources down there. And I'm using the nice pipes from thermal expansion because they lag a little less, and that's pretty much what I'm doing there. And I have it in the roof here. I have the pipe going to the roof, and then it splits off in the middle here. Fork, I guess you want to call it, and it goes all the way over here somewhere. Oh, down the wall again and right here. And that's where it sits. Awesome. I started adding a crafting table array here. I only have a couple recipes here, nothing special. But I added this massive array for fun. And then in the center here will be the chests eventually that I need to craft. And then I guess the last thing here that is different is over here, which is my new BuildCraft power system. And I still have to add some machines in here and other things, but these are the conduits in the wall using thermal expansion power conduits, which are awesome. As far as I know, the whole system uses 5% power loss, but if I had this going like 100 miles, it'd still be 5% power loss. That's all it is. It's taxed by 5%, which isn't too bad. So the power comes in here. I have it set to these redstone battery cells basically here, so it can store the power in here, and they store 600,000 millijoules, which is an insane amount. Just to give you an idea, to craft this one, I forget if this will tell me. This is 10,000, but anyways, there you go. When this goes to blue lasers, you can see how fast this goes. 46.20 millijoules a tick coming through here now. And you can see that's really fast to make this. And I've made a lot of chips here, so I can start increasing the speed of some of my productivity, I guess. So I need to clean this up, and it's not a bad time to probably clean up some of this stuff anyways. Get some more marble here. See, this will go faster because it's in multiple chests, where this is in one chest. This is where I'm going to have to clean that up. Oh, and I wanted to show you what this looks like when I threw this all in. So let's put all this ore in, because that's what I got it for you guys. And you can watch the ores coming in. And hopefully they'll be coming in soon. It's a supplier, so probably won't ask them till... Oh, my FPS is dropping again. I don't think it's this. There's something that's killing my FPS. If I go F3 and ticks, I think it was. No, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there we go. Some stuff are coming in anyways. Not sure what's happening here. Oh, God. I try to do something cool, and apparently I'm lagging the hell out of my client, and I can't unlag. I must have a glitch happening here. No, it seems to be working normally. I mean, this would have been entered in here, and it would have gone upstairs to the default route. Oh, now that's going to open laggish on me while I'm walking. Oh, I hate the bugs, guys. I hate the bugs. There you go. That's the blaze rod. Blaze rod? Yeah, okay. I guess the blaze rod one? I don't even know. Oh, there it goes. It goes up again. I don't know why I'm getting these weird bugs. So here comes the stuff. It's weird you get such bad, and it's I didn't look it up properly, but I didn't use this properly. But it's level, or is it geo? It's level, and I forget what it was. Anyways, I figured it out before. It's related to connection, where I get these really nasty lag spikes, but whatever. This is what happens when you play the modded stuff. It's not too bad. I mean, the server TPS is still pretty good, so I guess, you know, you got to be thankful for that, really. So let's go ahead and fill in some of these blanks. So, I don't know, I just had some holes here and there. Yeah, it's unfortunately you can't play these games lag-free, but meh, whatever. Oh man, I can't wait. SimCity is soon coming out. Oh, I can't wait for that. It'll be fun. Apparently there's multiplayer on it. A lot of people are crying about the DRM though, because it's sort of like Diablo, and I don't know why so many people are crying about the DRM part of it, because it plays like Diablo, sort of, where you play online. Oh, crap. Got myself stuck on the side. And a lot of people are upset by it and stuff, and I don't understand, because the DRM, I kind of understand it in the past, because some of the people abuse the DRM, making it like, oh, you can only install it 3 times, and then you gotta go through this hassle, or some don't even let you go through a hassle, they just screw you over. But I've never... See, the problem is I've never actually really had too much bad experience with the DRM stuff, especially since I played a lot of MMOs and online games. And I don't quite understand, because it seems like nowadays it's really just because it just makes it harder for people to get the game, especially before release, to play it, cracked, blah, blah, blah. Then again, a lot of people bought, you know, and it's that kind of thing. And now more and more games are becoming online oriented. Like, basically, hey, you want to play, you got to play online only. Well, that's sort of like what games are like now anyways. That's the future. I mean, most games are online games. And yet, more and more people are complaining about it, and they're like, we're not going to buy your game, because we really couldn't buy your game in the first place. We were going to pirate it, now we're just pissed off, and now we're going to really, you know, be upset and butthurt, and wait till the pirates, you know, crack the game, because it's going to take it longer, and, oh god, you guys suck ass, or, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. In some situations, I mean, agree it's annoying, but a lot of cases, I bet you, if you take, you know, the population of people who whine and cry, and if there's some kind of study done, you know what? I bet you 50% of those people will pirate. I'm not innocent from piracy. I mean, none of us are. But my point is, I mean, when you're, you know, doing the whole, you know, crying and whining about it, and then all you're going to do is pirate it anyways, then clearly you're nothing but an asshole. Like, I mean, those kind of people should just be taken out and shot. And I guess when I've gotten older, over the years, I matured somewhat. Don't tell other people, they'll call me bullshit liar there. But as I matured over the years, I really have, I guess, changed my opinion on that too a lot. I like to support games. In fact, I like online games so much that I can't stand playing offline games as much anymore. I mean, I've played a bit here and there, and I'm going to try to play more in the future, especially since I have an audience who enjoys me playing games. But I don't enjoy it in the sense of, like, I enjoy playing with friends where they can see what I'm doing. And I guess that's why I would enjoy doing it on YouTube, because at least, you know, you guys are like my friends out there who can kind of watch what I'm doing. And in that sense, I'm more enjoying it. But, yeah, so, anyways, as you can see, everything's grinding through. And if we go and check our dust, it's going to be stupidly insane. I don't even want to check it, but here you go. Look at all my dusts. I have 42,000 nickel dust. Okay, I gotta do something with that. I got 26,000 zinc dust. Wow, I really need to do stuff with this. Like, these numbers are insane. Wow, I really need to do something with some of it. 22,000 tin dust. Wow. It's 13k iron dust. Let's do iron again here. Iron. So we got 13,000 iron dust. We got 4,000 iron, 4.5 thousand iron bars, 13,000 iron dust. We got 26 tiny piles of iron dust. We got 12,000 refined iron. Wow. And I got, for some reason, 2 different iron dusts. Cool. Yeah, I really should do something about that in the future, huh? So I guess this episode I just wanted to, it wasn't going to be the super long. I mean, I haven't really done any super long episodes. I'm not going to give up yet on you guys. This episode's only been like, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? But I'm going to increase the barrel speeds because, watch this, when I get the marble, you saw how bad the marble is. It's ridiculously slow, and we want to increase these speeds. When it comes from it to me, that's fine. That's what I want to increase. I want to increase this speed, like 23, 27. Like, who wants to wait that long? The only way we can increase it is doing providers. Now, if we do a provider, I'm going to show you some differences from provider. So, the regular provider is this baby here, and you will notice there is going to be a huge increase for that provider, but it's actually identically the same as the normal pipe provider, but for some reason the modules run faster. So let's go ahead and try that. So let's get ourselves some redstone. Do we have yes, we have a couple here, and then we're gonna get some redstone, this redstone. And then we're gonna get ourselves lapis. And I think that's it. Oh, no, module, of course. That's another thing. I'm probably running out of that stuff for farms and stuff. I should look into that. Another thing playing online like this, I feel that over time that I may be getting too much lag because of my facilities and how much stuff I have. Over time, I may want to consider having a base elsewhere. Not saying I'm going to do that, but sometimes having a portal here and a base of operation elsewhere might be an idea just because of the performance of my FPS just dropping and dropping. It's going to be no fun if I have no FPS eventually. So for example, maybe I'll have a base where it's just farms. Downside is, a lot of things don't work when you're not near them, even if you have a chunk loader. For example, tree farms and crops and all that, as far as I know, maybe not crops, but as far as I know, a lot of them require player to be within 7 chunks near it. What I can do is have an alt log in and AFK there all the time. Some people may be bothered by that, but we'll see. But anyways, let's go ahead and make this provider. So we just go and grab the materials here. We might as well at the same time get a diamond one here. Oh, there's only one left anyways, but that's fine. And let's go ahead and just grab a spot here. So let's go open this up, and there we go. So you here, and of course I didn't even look at anything else. I keep getting distracted by this one. That's usually what happens to me. Okay, so lapis down here, and redstone right here, and there you go. There's a provider import. Another thing we were going to want to do is the redstone module, I think. So the MK1 basically, because we don't want to waste it on an MK2. MK1 is more than enough efficient. So let's do that, because we could do item sync and put it all in one pipe, but I don't even see a point in that. After talking about it, it's hard to say now. Could do an MK2 and have it all in one pipe. Could break down my pipe in two. You know, that's not a bad idea. I should try that out and see how that works. Why have everything in two pipes when I can do it in one pipe, right? Can condense the system down a bit. Gotta think about, you know, the players. Think of the children! So let's get a couple of MK pipes here anyways. And here you go. Oh, this is the extractor. Did I don't even know if I added the new one yet. Oh, here's the provider. So let's get a provider. A couple providers, actually. Because we're going to do another one for the upgrade. So we're going to get a couple providers here, and we're going to take you, and providers are taking their nice time. Oh, here he goes. It's because my inventory is on the upstairs, right? So it's a little slow right now until we move everything down here. But anyways, there's the provider. So now, let's see what we can do here. Open. Okay, so with this, you can put you here, the provider, and the diamond chip up here. This is a provider MK2 now. So now let's show you the difference when we order some marble, shall we? Let's get rid of the old provider. Oh, by the way, you want to see a bug? TPS, watch this. TPS is down a bit, but watch this. TPS is 20, watch this. Insane, right? Back to normal now? Watch this, we'll do it again. Now let's break these, because we don't want to set them here. Yeah, it's a big bug. It's the routing table. It's calculating. We just have too many routes, and apparently it doesn't matter. I thought it was always like your personal routing table, kind of like your spot, but apparently it works server-wide. So every single time somebody places one, the whole entire server lags just a bit more. And yeah, it's adding up quite a bit. So now if we put this provider in here, life should be nicer. Oh, you got still your normal provider options. So now when we type in marble, and say, hey, I like a stack. Let's up it and put 2 stacks down. Now, you remember we got 64? It took like a good few seconds there. Look how faster it is now. Yeah, with the MK1, it's insane. More than insane, because apparently pipe runs at like 1 every 6 ticks, and this one runs every tick or something. So basically, you can get theoretically 20 per second. Now, if we go ahead and upgrade that even more, so let's go and first of all and get our chips here. Might as well throw all these in here. Now we have so many of our little chips. Now I don't know if I'll use all diamond ones. I kind of wanted to just for fun, but it's a little expensive. Look at my nickelite; it's starting to become full. Holy crap! Oh, there's that lag thing again. So if we hit, look at this, tick, level, connection. It won't tell you what it is, but something's saturating my connection, and I'll disconnect here in a second. It always happens. Oh, the FPS is the worst than I've ever seen it. I don't know what's happening. No clue how to fix it. I just back up and it should go up again, and then usually I get disconnected. Why is it happening? I have no clue. And there we go. Yep, there's nothing I can do. This just keeps happening all the time now. Hopefully it'll solve itself, but it comes in waves and I'm the only one affected. It seems to be something on my property that's doing it. I don't know if it's logistics or what, but yeah, and it seems to be when I'm depositing items into my system, to be honest. Could be this thing, I don't know. So, when we throw all this back into the system, watch this. So this is just going through the system, and it's going up in the pipes, and it's going upstairs, and then the TPS starts to drop for me, usually. Maybe it is that. Let's see if we can investigate it. So it's coming through here. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't have it now. Yeah, see, it's so hard to try to figure out what exactly is doing it. Oh, there you go. There's all the items coming through the system and just getting thrown into the chests, and it's pretty much acting normal. It's too bad the default route they weren't smart enough to index everything in the chest, but I guess that would cause problems because it checks every chest. But yeah, I don't understand. It's working fine. Who knows what's happening there? Anyways, let's go ahead and upgrade this even more. I think this one may be overdoing it, but whatever. We're gonna do 10 of them too. Let's do a big game here. So it's gonna come through this chest here. There you go. Honestly, we could probably hook up some pipes over on this side, but it's going from this side to that side, so there's not much you can do anyways. And then it'll end up out on the other side to the chest. There we go. So now, if we were to take this one out, upgrade this, you guys will scream when I ask for marble. So, instead of my usual, I'm going to go ahead and ask for a lot of marble now. And you guys are going to find this insane. And there you go. And that is what happens when you upgrade the providers to the faster marks. Which, as you can see, is pretty darn insane. So let's go ahead and get some MK2s here. The pipe, of course. Yeah, so that's going good. I don't think there's anything else I can update you on. Oh, I've added the macerators here and the induction furnaces. I did, in fact, upgrade these to MK3 extractors, which are basically the diamond upgrade, just like what we're doing with the provider. That provides a little less lag for me. This is my providing chest. I'm not sure what I did before, but I don't know if I had 3 chests upstairs before, but I basically brought the chest down here. This is my chest that bounces back and forth with these machines, or I can dump them or in there or whatever if I wanted to. I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and apply these. Of course, now we're going to lag everyone because we can't help it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't realize we hit that one, but there we go. Look at that, we didn't even get this one down. Get your ass out of there. There we go. There we go. And now all we have to do is we can reset that one. There's no data on it anyways. We can just click them all. And that's it. And now we can go ahead and test it, make sure it's working. So, you know what? I need 64 blaze rods. And we just make sure it's working by seeing how many blaze rods we get. And there you go. Pretty insane. Perfect. And there you guys have it. The future. So what I'll probably do is add item sinks to these. I don't see why not. I'm probably going to run out of cactus green though, which is part of the item sink. So I may not do that for a while. I need to do a cactus farm. I need to actually do a few farms soon. Starting to run out of farming space, unfortunately. But yeah, just thinking what else I can do here. I thought this would have taken a little longer, but it seems like I've ran everything into one. Oh, UU matter is going really well. That's something I need to build anyways. Let's check out my UU matter here. UU 422. So let's get our calculator here because I'm too dumb to. Oh, stupid classic shell. 422 divided by 7. So we have 60 basically uranium ore we have now. That's pretty awesome. That's really upping the game for us now because we can do quite a bit with that. We need 100, I think, for let's look ahead here. Let's plan ahead anyways because we are starting to get to that stage. Fusion. So for the fusion coil, we needed, I think, 100 or something stupid for it. It's not stupid, it's awesome. Oh god, we're going to need to worry about more chrome ingots as well and titanium. Advanced machine blocks, not a big deal. I do need to start getting... come on. I need to start worrying about advanced alloys and carbon plates too. I may do an auto crafting system for that. Not auto in a sense where, you know, it's all 100% automatic, but I may do a supplier pipe for it. We'll see. Say keep like... That's not a bad idea, actually. I've never done... Yes, I guess I could do, like, special core component chests, where I'm saying, please keep, you know, 128 of these in there. But if I do large numbers, I'm worried the supplier pipe... Well, it can only request as much as you're asking for it, though, in the supplier of that. I'll look into that. I'm going to have to play around with suppliers and stuff. But anyways, fusion, there's a fusion reactor. The fusion reactor itself is not as bad as the fusion coil. The neutron reflectors and then the iridium plates are going to be the most costly out of everything. And these circuits here are good with the platinum. We're going to be hopefully okay there. The superconductors are going to be pretty nasty. Tungsten, tungsten, and tungsten, and more tungsten. So pretty much we got to decide. Oh, and of course you require the iridium plates. So we got to kind of decide which cells we're going to do here. So we've done this one before. The helium cell with titanium and helium itself was gotten by... How did we get helium before? Glowstone equals 1 helium. Or endstone. Well, since we're not going to be getting that anytime soon, we're pretty much going to have to do glowstone, but it only provides 1 helium. That's not a huge source of it. Our only alternative is this cell here, the coolant, which is using the sodium. It's a more complex recipe, which is using sodium cell, which you can get from clay, lazurite, soldite or something, and clay again. Where do I get this from? Oh god, yeah, so that may not work out well. And then of course there's another one. You need the potassium, which is, oops, let's go back for potassium, which is from sulfurt or whatever, which isn't really hard. And ender pearl dust, that's a little more annoying. Yeah, potassium. Or there's a third one here, which is the coolant cell here, which is just basically water. Oh, coolant, look at that, liquid transposer. I'm interested by this. Why does it look like an empty cell equals a coolant cell? Or I don't know, it must be draining of it. It must be the drainage of the coolant cell, I guess. Huh. Because where do you get coolant from then, right? Oh, I see. From a lava cell. Okay, I'm a little confused, but I think I get it. Wow, look at all the different liquids, by the way. Isn't that insane? Okay, the coolant cell may be our favorite one now, I think about it. They all require the same things, just the cells are different. So the coolant cell will require dense copper, no problem, lots of tin, and more water. You know what? We'll do the coolant cell. And it gives you 4 anyways. Yeah, so we'll do the coolant cell. I'll start adding. So some of these I'll probably start slowly adding recipes to start having these crafted or whatever. So out of everything isn't too bad. The problem that we're going to run into now is the tungsten. To make tungsten bars, we're going to need 2,500 heat capacity. Basically, I don't think anyone on the entire server has that yet. Look at that. 250,000 power just to create one bar. So that's going to require the advanced machine, I believe it's called. Is it advanced? Yeah, advanced machine casing. And that was for the blast furnace, right? Yeah, blast furnace. So the blast furnace, this is not the blast furnace. The blast furnace is even higher. So this is 9, 18, 27. So the blast furnace, I think, is 36, or no, 34, I think, blocks in total. So we're going to have to make 34 of these puppies here. The chrome is beyond expensive. Because that's from the ruby, and we need that for other stuff as well, but that's all we have. And the data control circuits are not too bad, but once again, it's either iridium plates or platinum. Platinum isn't, unfortunately, an unlimited source, especially since we're not going to the end. It's a costly source. But thankfully, at least we get 2, but look at that, we're going to have to do 2 platinum per 4 blocks. Oh, and then we need a highly advanced machine block, which again is more chrome and more titanium. 4 chrome for just 1. Oh, so we're going to have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to need 10 chrome per... Oh my god. That's going to be the most ridiculous thing on the entire server. This would probably have to eat this entire supply plus more. So we're going to have to look into what we can do about that in the future, because that is, oh wow, that tungsten is going to be a very expensive recipe anyways, that's for sure. But that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be really expensive. I mean, this is the top of the line power here. And if you right click these, by the way, it'll tell you what's inside of them. So if you're trying to figure out the exact number of what's inside. Pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, so I think I'll end it there. It looks like we are starting to get up there, though. We are finally making our way to the top. It's going to take a little longer, of course. I'm going to try to record a little bit more here and there, but I'm going to start getting sidetracked with other things in real life, you know, just new things coming out, etc. But yeah, I think we'll be able to balance it and keep getting the series going, and I want to keep going with my series, of course, and I'm really enjoying playing it, so... Just so many new things coming out there. I want to play everything. I wish I had more time in life, but yes, I'll see you guys on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and you guys have a wonderful day, and see you next time.